Deep inside of all of us is that sleeping ukulele player screaming to get out and entertain the world. So, what are you waiting for? The journey to ukulele stardom has begun. You're gonna create sweet music for the world to hear. You're gonna write songs that will bring people to their knees and cry tears of joy. And best of all, you're free entertainment for friends and family for years to come. All right, what's up, rock stars? So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that sub button. Come with us on this journey. If you're a subscriber already, thank you for checking this out. All right, this is my very first video. I'm so psyched that you want to learn ukulele. I promise you, if you stick with this, you will have the gift of music for life, and it's amazing. Okay, so let's use the time in this video to go over a couple of key points. Let's make it short, sweet, to the point. So here's what we're gonna do. You got your uke. What do I do with this thing? Okay, so first things first. Eventually one day, this is gonna feel like second nature to you. Right now it's a little weird, but what you wanna kind of do first is just get the instrument in your hands, grab the neck. This is the neck of the guitar. Just kind of feel the instrument. And to get in a good playing position, you want to have it up against your body, and you always want to kind of be looking down over on the instrument. You never want to have the instrument tilted back or be in a bad posture. It's just a lot harder to play, okay? So, on that note, we are also not just learning how to play an instrument, you are learning the language of music, okay? It is literally a language. I always tell my students, music is like this. If I dumped a 1,000-piece puzzle on the floor, every piece of that puzzle represents a little piece of learning music, okay? As a whole. And as you put it together, you turn it into this big, beautiful puzzle. But you gotta study each piece at a time, and that's what you're doing now, okay? So, I'm gonna say this all the time, and I promise you I'll stay consistent, okay? So, the hand that you use that strums the strings on the instrument, this is either gonna be called your strumming hand or your picking hand. Strumming, because you're gonna strum the strings like this. Or picking, you pick strings one at a time like this. Get it? Okay, so you're strumming and picking hand. This right here is your fret hand. Now, that's a weird name. Why is he calling it fret hand? Well, here's why. Because right here on top of the neck is the most important piece of the guitar. This is the fretboard. And if you notice, you see all these metal lines with the dots. These are called frets. First fret, second fret, third fret. And then the dots are just like little markers that show you, like, think of them as like road maps, you know, showing your way around the neck. Eventually it's gonna become second nature, because what's gonna happen is your ear's gonna develop. You're gonna get better at having your fret hand and strumming hand work together. Okay, so that's the first part. Strumming, picking hand, fret hand, okay? And these guys have to work together in order to make beautiful music, but you're gonna get it, I promise, okay? And we'll just get all this technical stuff out of the way in this video, I figure. And again, if you're confused on anything, like I tell my students, drop me a question in the comments section or drop me a comment, because I want to build this community together, all right? So, here is the next key part we want to talk about. Now, if I don't use my fret hand and push any of these strings down, if I just strum them all like this, those are called your open strings. So one more time, open strings, okay? Now, before we close this video up, I want to have you memorize this. Each string is a certain note when it's open. So if I pick this top string right here, that is a G. So let's say G, okay? The next string below it is a C. Again, C. And this is an E, and lastly, an A. Now, the cool part about a ukulele is if you strum all these like this, open, it sounds very musical. It's not that way on a guitar. So ukulele, you can sound really good right away. And you only got 4 strings. These are easier on your fingers. It's small. You can take it anywhere. They're not expensive. So even if you're watching this video and you don't play the instrument yet, I will help you out with everything, okay? So just shoot me a message and I'll get you hooked up, okay? Now, lastly, what I want to talk about is tuning the instrument. So that just means all the strings are tuned to the pitch they should be in. So G should be a G, C, E, A, because if they're not, the instrument is not going to sound good no matter what you do. And I always will tell my students, the analogy I'd use is it's like having a car with no steering wheel. It's not of much use to you, okay? Now I have a clip-on tuner that I've used. You can use, there's apps you can get on your electronic devices, like I have one on my phone, but mostly you want to just use your ears, okay? But we're not going to really go over tuning this video. I just want to say welcome. The fact that you're even watching this tells me that you're in this for the long haul, and I'm super psyched and honored to help you get started to rock this instrument, okay? Because you will have this gift for life. Once you learn music, I promise you, the amount of work you put in to get good at it, no amount of money can buy that. And that is a beautiful thing in this world. And plus, you're just gonna make people happy. What's better than that? Okay, so in the next video, what I'm gonna do is let's hop right in. I'm gonna show you your first either 2 or 3 chords. I'll think about it. But I'm gonna show you a C chord like this, okay? An E, this is an F chord, to a G chord, back to a C. So right there, you're playing a song, like C to an F, to a G, back to a C, okay? So I'll think about it. So if you don't know what a chord is, don't worry, I'm gonna talk about it in the next video. We're gonna jump right in. You decided to go on this journey with me. I'm gonna take you on it. I'm gonna get you playing right away, because to me, the key word in music, no matter what level you're at, because I do this professionally, is having fun. If it's not fun, you're not gonna do it. I promise I will make it fun for you, okay? So that's pretty much it. So remember, just to recap, strumming or picking hand, fret hand, okay? The strings, the open strings, G, C, E, A. Come up with some kind of mnemonic device to help you memorize that. And you're here, all right? So again, you made the commitment, so I'm making the commitment. I promise I'll keep making these videos, and you promise to help me shape them and make them better and better. All right, so like I'm gonna say at the end of every video, let's all learn to create music to make the world a better place. See you in the next video. Later.